Vocabulary. A diagonal is a segment that joins two non-consecutive vertices. Remember, our vertices are our corners. So in a rectangle, this would be the diagonal. In a pentagon, 4, 5, this could be a diagonal, or this could be a diagonal. This could also be a diagonal. This could be a diagonal. Did I get them all? That could be a diagonal. Okay. And so there's lots of diagonals in things that have more sides. Just one in a rectangle, but as you keep going up, you can get a whole bunch more. Now, Theorem 8.1 says the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a convex n-gon is n minus 2 times 180. So if I'm going to add up all my angles, then I add up the sum of them would be the number of sides minus 2 times 180. So the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a quadrilateral, if you have 4 sides, what do you have? N minus 2 times 180. So that's 4 minus 2 times 180. 2 times 180, so 360. So triangles have 180. Rectangles and squares have 360. And then you just keep adding 180 every time. So pentagon would have 3 times 180. So 360 plus 180. Okay, here's a hexagon on example 1. Let's find this. Okay, so a hexagon has how many sides? It has 6 sides. And then so we're going to put in our formula, n minus 6 times 180 is n 6 minus, not 6 here. Another mistake. 6 minus 2 times 180, so that's 4 times 180, which is 720. So the sums of the interior angles of a hexagon is 720. Alright, next page. Okay, example 2. Find the number of sides of a polygon. So this is the opposite of what we just did. The sum of the measures of interior angles of a convex polygon is 1,260. Classify the polygon by the number of sides. So let's put it in our formula. N minus 2 times 180 is going to equal 1260. We're going to divide each side by that 180 to get n minus 2 is 7. And then we're going to add 2 to both sides, so n is 9. So the polygon has 9 sides. So it is called, if you remember, a nonagon. It's an N here. Nonagon. Find the value of x in the diagram shown. So we have 4 sides, n minus 2 times 180. So that's 360. 4-sided figure has 360. So we're going to add up all the angles. 135, 112, 71. That should add to 360. So I'm going to combine like terms here and add those up to get 318. And then I'm going to subtract 318 from both sides to get 42. And that makes sense with that angle size. Checkpoint. Find the sum of the decagon. Deca means 10. Turn it back on when you're done. Okay, now 2 more. Go ahead and do these 2 and then turn them back on when you're done. Okay, exterior angles. Exterior means the outside. Now, look at this weird windmill type picture. It has to be drawn like this, where each vertex you start and then you continue on with a ray. So this takes a little bit of a practice to draw like it. So let's do one. So if I start here up at the top with my triangle, I'm going to draw, trace this side, make a ray. Draw, trace this side, make a ray. Draw, trace this side, make a ray. And so where are my angles at? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let's do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Octagon. So again, draw. It's kind of hard to trace with this pen, but you get the idea now, right? They all have to be going in the same direction around the shape. Now, I could do them backwards and have my pinwheel or my windmill going the other way, but what I can't do is have, let me draw a square here, have one go this way and then the other go that way. So they all need to be pointing with the arrowheads on the same direction. Now, this is kind of more fun than the interior angles because these always equal 360. So that's just a nice solid rule, 360. Doesn't matter how many shapes there are or how many sides there are. If it's convex, it always equals 360. So let's look at example 4. So x plus 89 plus 2x plus 85. That's going to equal 360. So 3x plus, what is 89 plus 85? That is 174. And then that equals 360. Subtract 174 and then divide by 3. And we should get 62. Okay, example 5. The base of the lamp is in the shape of a regular 15-gon. Okay, remember what regular means? All sides, all angles are equal. Find A, the measure of each interior angle, and B, the measure of each exterior angle. Well, to find the interior angles, first we have to decide what all they are together. So n minus 2 times 180 equals 15 minus 2 times 180, and that's going to equal 2340. Now, if we take that number and we divide by 15, then we're going to get what each angle has. So each angle is 2340 divided by 15, and that should give us 156. So it's 156. Now, find the measure of each exterior angle. So again, they're all the same. So this time we're going to divide, what are they all together? 360 by 15, and we'll get 24 degrees. 4 degrees. So, checkpoint. Go ahead and complete those two, and you'll know everything there is to know about this.